Chelsea FC. How many times I call her now? 3 times. Like, anyway, there's the point, man. We're going to talk about Lampard, the appointment of Lampard as the caretaker manager for Chelsea. But there's the point, man. We've always known Chelsea for this kind of act. Sacking, and rehiring. That's one good thing they're good at. And it doesn't matter, new owner, old owner. You understand? Let's start from Jose Mourinho, Left him, sacked him. He came back for the second time again. But the good thing about Mourinho is he's absolutely experienced. His second time was still a little bit success before they let him go. Lampard came to this team. Chelsea were 2 years. They banned Chelsea 2 years they banned them 2 years without signing. He managed to use the youth players, whatever players, and he's still qualified to the next Champions League, which to me was a success, And I feel like at that particular point in time, as a manager, as a legend of that club, they should have given him time. Now, this is the point. The time they gave Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I think if they give the same time to Frank Lampard, he may likely perform. Yes. He may. But this is it. Is Lampard the best coach for them to reappoint again? I don't think so. Is he even a good coach, good manager for the short time period? That is debatable, right? Because, you cannot just eradicate all his record. You cannot just say Lampard is a bad manager. No. I think there are some good things he has done, Keeping Everton in the Premier League, before he got sacked again. The way he performed at Derby County, his first season in Chelsea. So, when you look at these things, you know that, okay, this is his home. The team, the fans love him. They love him. So I think it's not a brainer that Todd Boehly feel like, let me just reappoint this guy. Let him finish with these 8-9 games, 6 weeks. Then we can start looking for a coach, for a proper manager. Will you imagine if Lampard win Champions League now? Do you think it will make sense for Todd Boehly to permanent his job? To say, okay, oh man, you've won the Champions League, just take the job. Chelsea fan, I'm asking you, do you think it will make sense for Todd Boehly, to give him a permanent contract if he wins the Champions League? Which is absolutely very, very difficult though. Because with what Chelsea are playing now, and with what Madrid played yesterday, I don't see Chelsea winning Madrid in this Champions League, to be kind, because Madrid are they are the most complete team. They are one of the most complete team in Europe, and they're just ridiculous when they are at their best. Yeah, you know how Champions League is to them. So to me, I feel like the best thing to do is to appoint a new coach. There's no need for this caretaker stuff. Luis Enrique is there, Nagelsmann is there, Zidane is there, this FC Porto coach is there. Appoint a proper manager. Let him start managing this club. Play the remaining 8 games, whatever it takes you to. He understand the players. He move into the preseason. He gets acquainted with the player and he start the season fresh. Instead of just bringing a caretaker now. Let's say he performed very well. You start thinking, oh man, let me just give it to him. Lampard is an average coach. He is not going to do anything with Chelsea, no matter what. That's just the fact. That is just the fact. So, I don't think Lampard is the right guy to sign, even as a caretaker. No, I don't think so. I think there are still managers that you could bring in and you give them, you know what, just take care of this club for the next 8 games. Let's see what happens. If you perform very well, I'm going to give you the job next season. But the fact that they go sign Lampard again, it's just never serious, to be candid. They are not serious yet. Todd Boehly Todd Boehly is, I don't know. He need to ask Abramovich, say how did they do this thing, you know? Because you know, if he spend like 650 million pounds and yet you know they get results, you understand? The first mistake was him signing Graham Potter. That's the biggest mistake. This is going to be the second biggest mistake, signing Lampard. Until Chelsea sign a proper coach, it's going to be very, very difficult for Chelsea. That's it, man. I mean, you can't take anything away from that. Do I think Lampard is going to perform? He may perform some games. Yeah, he may win some games. He may even win Madrid, yes. But do I think he's the right man for Chelsea? No, I don't think so. I think Chelsea as a club is bigger than Lampard. And I think Chelsea deserve a serious winner as a manager that have won trophies, that have seen it, you know. So that's why I will not even be in support of Pochettino behind it. So I think I would like the likes of them, Luis Enrique, play very beautiful football. You enjoy all the game, and he has won Champions League, won treble. He has been in the Spanish team, performed extremely well. Nagelsmann too, I think, is still a good coach. You know, even if Bayern Munich feel it's not right, I think Nagelsmann is a very, very nice coach. Even the FC Porto coach is a good coach too. But I don't think Lampard is the right guy, man. I think Lampard is the second worst decision Todd Boehly had made. That's it. After Graham Potter. I don't want to go into Lampard's record. We all know that, you know. We know how he performed in Chelsea. We know how he performed in Everton before they got him sacked. We know how he performed in Derby County. So I'm not going to bring all those bullshit because we all know that. But the fact is, Chelsea is bigger than Lampard, and Lampard is not going to be successful in Chelsea. That is it. Please, if this is your first time seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button. Thank you.